Drama Club is about high school theater and just all the gossip and drama that happens around.
It goes through sort of each person in the drama club.
I thought it'd be kind of like Glee. Yeah, it's more about, I think, the irony of the drama in drama club. Because, like, you hear drama club and you just think, like, it's a theater group.
Once I got into college, I was like, okay, like, I need to, like, get some experience, even if it's, like, the most minimal or, like, outrageous experience. So, yeah, that's why I was, like, really, like...
Going into auditions, I was very nervous. It was my first real audition that I had done since moving to Chicago.
I was very hesitant. I actually like showed up and I was sitting outside the hall of the audition room. And I was like, I'll just get up and leave. Like, I'm just a freshman. They aren't gonna cast me anyway.
And I was expecting, to go in, and I didn't know how college people were, so I just thought they were gonna be sitting at the table knowing exactly what they wanted and be like, do that, do that, do that. Thanks. Get out of here.
I've been like in musicals my entire life, or on stage at least, and it was hard like trying to minimize yourself instead of, because on stage you have to be like so big.
I loved auditions. I think it's super fun, and like there were so many great people. I mean, if you've watched the show, you know there's great people, because we found just some incredible like actors that I'd never seen before, and I've been involved in a lot of productions on campus, so that was kind of exciting to like meet all these new people. But
so I don't know, I think it was fun just getting to be like, okay, that person's that person, and getting this like overview of like, I'm definitely in a high school.
I loved the pilot. I was like so blown away, because especially doing like other like student films as well while doing the drama club. Like Johnny is like a sophomore, so I didn't know like where his capabilities were.
I didn't have to do much in it, but just the fact that everything went smooth as far as I was concerned, and the fact that we were getting things done, I was like, hey, awesome, things are going at a really good pace right now. And then we watched it, and I was like, just the quality of it was like really amazing. I mean,
it was definitely a form of like a confidence boost, because I wasn't sure what the quality would be like, or whether or not I would actually like the show, because I was going to be a part of it either way. I wanted to like it, and I do like it. It's a lot of fun to work. It's a lot of fun to work on.
I didn't think it was gonna be as funny as it was, to be honest. Like, every time I read the new script, I'm like, this is hilarious.
Very well put together. It's well written. It's fun to read through, and it's even more fun to act it out.
it's a great group of actors and people involved on screen that I really think help just create this really likable group of people that aren't necessarily likable people, which I think it's really fun to watch kind of these really sweet, lovely actors play these kind of terrible characters.
Maybe I am like her, because I am very outspoken and about what I want. Like, if I want something, and same with Gianna, she's very like, well, I want this, and this is how I want it to be, so I'm going to make it that way.
I was always like the person like people went to whenever they needed advice on stuff, so I guess that's more how I relate to her in that way. And whenever I first read her part, I imagined like, I can't remember her name, but that drama teacher from High School Musical, so I was expecting her to be like, Mr. Darvis, Mrs. Darvis.
He pretends like he knows everything, and then he very sympathetic somewhere in there. But I think he just like he really does. I think he really does care about the rest of the cast and make sure about their well-being.
She's a very nice person up front, but then like as you continue to meet her throughout the show, she's kind of a bitch.
Very straightforward. There's not much to Josh, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess, like, it depends. On certain days, I am Josh, and, like, there's no substance to me.
She's the antagonist.
Yeah.
She's mean. But I think it comes from a place of insecurity.
He thinks he's so popular that everyone's eyes are always on him. I personally have never felt that way, but that's how Danny feels.
A dweeby version of me. He's very silly and very kind of whimsical, and strange.
But I feel like everyone's been able to take their character and personalize it a little bit, which is really cool that we've been able to do that. But I also feel like it's still coherent. Like I still feel like cohesive. I still feel like you're like, okay, well, this is what we're doing. So with the amount of freedom that we have, it's still really organized.
I think people are gonna like it. Like, and I think like people who are in theater who might have like some of these things going on are going to like it.
I think they're gonna realize like, wow, maybe I'm not in a drama club, but I still experience like a lot of the things in real life that these people are experiencing.
I think that we're poking fun at things that are very real, but portraying it in a way that's like funny and that everyone can laugh at themselves.
Everyone's had their fair share of high school problems, especially people who are in drama club and stuff like that.
But I feel like the characters that you're initially supposed to like, you're gonna end up like switching sides. And I think that's like the best type of like switcheroo too.
So no, I think people will like it. I mean, I certainly do. So I hope everybody else feels the same. And if not, write us a letter. You heard me, Des Moines.
In the third episode, in Gabriel's episode, he gets into this altercation with Joshua, and it's a very passionate moment. I mean, not like not like love passionate, but there's passionate anger, and there's